Given how much the U.S. has retreated from Asia, withdrawing from the TPP under President Trump, how much influence does the president have really in trying to rein in China?
It definitely appears that the influence of the U.S. has been waning since President Trump took office, in part because right after taking office, I believe the first or second day of his presidency, he withdrew from the TPP trade deal, which the former President Obama, had used as sort of his linchpin achievement in Asia to try to exert U.S. influence in the region. Now that he does not have that trade deal, and there doesn't seem to be any other countries looking to have the bilateral trade deals that President Trump seems to favor, these other countries are moving on without the U.S. So the influence of the U.S. has declined drastically. Even though the president is on this long trip, he has not come away with major deals, major accomplishments. Some of these countries are looking elsewhere and looking to move on without the U.S., and that's in part because President Trump not only pulled out of the TPP, but he also has been pushing an America First agenda, which in many ways appears to be more isolationist than previous administrations.
Toluse, why did the president go to the Philippines? As I recall, originally he was not going to stop in the Philippines, and then he decided to go there. What was his goal, and did he achieve it?
Yeah, the president heard that the East Asia Summit, which is going on and which he's going to conclude tomorrow, was the most important of the meetings that were going to be taking place in Manila. And he had heard that from a number of different people that was a very important meeting for him to attend and to have the U.S. there, because the U.S. has previously attended such meetings. So when he heard that there was some pushback to the idea that he was not going to be in Manila, he decided in sort of an improvisational way to say, let's do this meeting. There was also some pushback against the idea of meeting with and spending time with the president of the Philippines, Duterte, given his human rights record. Does not seem that the president really pushed him on that during their meeting, but that was another reason why a number of people were reluctant for the president to spend a lot of time in the Philippines, given the things that Duterte has said about the U.S. government and its criticism of human rights.